Hi guys, how are we all doing? Happy New Year 2025. Can you believe it? I don't know where that last year went, but it's been another sort of tough year for me in a funny sort of way, because I wasn't expecting to lose the job that I had. It was a great little job, it was well paid, but again, for me it all went wrong. But that's okay, moving on. I started this a few years ago, didn't I, as a journal. I was sitting in my car and I was uploading. I remember uploading to YouTube, and I didn't have any viewers for ages, and I don't know what caught its eye, YouTube's algorithm's eye, but then all of a sudden I got, started getting viewers, and then it went up to 1,000, and then it was just really exciting. And I was doing these videos about my life in my car and the rain coming in and coping with the jobs and everything. So although it started as a journal, and for me that's great, this is another really good thing about YouTube, and you could do this for yourselves. You could make journals about your life, just keep it private in your own private channel, and then do what I'm going to do. Just go back in time, look at what you went through, look at how you coped, and just remind yourself just how brilliant you are, how amazing you are, how you've coped with life. Because we all have to cope with so many things, and hopefully any information that I've passed on to you has helped you a little bit. I really hope so. But there are loads of people on YouTube who will be able to help you as well, that you can listen to. There are a lot of good people who have come onto YouTube now, who are my age and my range and the things that I'm sort of going through, who are great to watch. I mean, you've got Serene and Simple, Linda. She's been around a while, and she's great to watch. She started in her car, she stays in a little home, she goes out in her car again. She's really like me. There's another couple, I think they live in Canada, but they're British, about dealing with retirement. Who else have I written down? June Slater. Now she's political, but she's our age, and she talks about all the politics that are going on. She's dead straight. She's not about earning any money, so it won't cost you to watch her either. And like I say, there are loads that have popped up that come onto my feed all the time, new faces like me, advising you how to live well and not be lonely and all that sort of stuff. So I know that you can find whatever I'm offering out there on YouTube as well, so you'll have a lot of people to help you through. There's loads of them on YouTube now, and I can't compete with them. They're obviously getting a lot of views, which I don't know how some of them do it. I look at them and I think, how are you doing this? I think for most of them, they live a pretty normal life, and it's all about sitting in front of a camera and earning some income from AdSense or Patreon or however they do it. Now, I don't do that anymore. I've given up the adverts on YouTube. I have refused to take any offers to to promote stuff on my channel. There's been a few, but I won't do it because I don't know, it's just something I would have to commit to, and I'd have to really like it to do it, and I've probably never used any of their stuff, so there's no point me coming onto a channel and saying, hey, try this. So that's not me either. I won't start up Patreon because it forces people to pay every month, and I just feel that's really, really sad for people who come onto my channel and feel that they might miss out on something because they can't afford it. And I'm sure I have a lot of people who come on my channel and who can't afford to donate every month, and that's me. Donated at Christmas through Buy Me a Coffee to my favourite channels, because they've deserved it. They've kept me happy, they've kept me entertained, they've kept me educated, and I wanted to say thank you. So, as we all know, I've spent the last, 6 months, July, August, September, October, November, December, 5 months, wandering around like a nomad, doing my walks, doing my chats, and, uploading for every Sunday. And I have enjoyed it. It's been good fun. But now I have to really make some big decisions in my life, because a lot of things have changed for me now, and I have to decide how I want to live the rest of my life. See, finding the time to go out and do the walks and then upload the videos. And my walks were long, they were about 2 to 3 hours long, and then it took me at least a day, sometimes 2 days, to cut and edit to make sure it wasn't too long or too boring. And it does take a while, and all of that is time taken up, and it's just time I just don't feel I have at the moment. I need to sort myself out, work out how I'm going to live, how I'm going to eat, how I'm going to pay rent, all of that sort of stuff, so that I can happily get on with my gallivanting around the countryside on my feet and on my buses, and just staying out in the wild somewhere, which I really, really want to do. This last year I've just done walks, local walks and parks and everything, because I knew I had to get back and do the editing and everything, and I knew that would take at least 1 or 2 days to do so. So I have decided to just give all my need to make lots of money up. I've decided to live off just on my pension. So what I've decided is that I get £884 a month in from DWP, work and pensions. It goes up to 900 in April, and I'm just going to live with that. Now, I am looking to move out of Liverpool, and I have been looking around elsewhere, and I've been up to Bradford and Manchester and Wigan to look at places, but as yet I've not decided where to move. And I've looked around Bradford, I think I said before, I've looked around Bradford and Manchester and Wigan, and there are rooms that are £400. So I know that I can definitely find a less expensive one. I don't need an expensive one, but I do need to find one I think that's en suite and is my own place. There was one I went to look at, and she was renting out her bedroom in her flat, and she was going to live in the sitting room, which was fine. And then we were talking, and then she was saying, well, maybe we could put 2 beds in this bedroom and we could share the bedroom. And I said, look, you know, she was a lovely girl, but I said, that's just, I like to be on my own. I don't like people. There's no way I can share. I barely be able to share the kitchen with you, never mind anything else. So I said, no, I'm really sorry. So we left that as it was. But it was quite funny but interesting. But there are flats and bedsits and rooms around for about 400 further up north you go into the more poor areas. And I don't need an expensive area. I don't need a good area. I just need a place to live where nobody knows me, where I can just go out the door with my rucksack and go trekking around the countryside, you know. And that's something I really want to do. I want to get up to Scotland. I want to get over to Ireland. There's so many things I want to do. So, like I say, I've got my camping gear. I'm ready to go. I just need to, well, I'll obviously go from here now because I can go places. But I can't really go further than 2 days away, I don't think. I think to start off with, I'll need to relearn everything. Relearn how to camp, how to live in the tent, how to put it up, how to take it down. We know I've done all this before because I've got it on my videos from when I first moved out of my flat in Ellesmere Port, and my first night was in a tent and I put that up. So I know I can do it. So that's going to be quite interesting and exciting. I have decided that I'm not going to go and find any other work, not even part-time, not going to work and coming back. I do suffer from a lot of stress these days from anything that asks more of me than I can give. And I know what that is now, and I don't have to play act anymore when I go to these jobs. I don't have to do that anymore. I can just be at home, I can go out, and I can just be me, and I love being me. And you know that because you've seen it from the walks I've done. I've walked and I've chatted and I've been relaxed, and I've really, really enjoyed it. And that has helped me to make decisions about how my future's going to be. I've downloaded a few new apps to keep me occupied at home, and some funds coming in as well. I still do user testing. Anybody's interested in doing analysis of website information, you know, go and have a look at user testing. They're always looking for people. They've got loads of jobs on there. So I need to put my YouTube channel to one side now for the time being, for a while, because I need to find a new place to live. I need to go out and camp next year and test out all my stuff and make sure that all works well, as well as being able to come back here, try and find a few more odd jobs just to have some bits and bobs coming in that pay for my camping or whatever. But I am giving up watching YouTube because that has been a bit of my downfall as well, just watching what's been going on in the country, and that's made me really quite depressed and quite sad about things. And I think that's unfortunate because I don't want to be depressed and sad. That's for the younger people to deal with, to go out and fight these wars, not me. I want to, you know, go and see the country and go camping and go walking hills or towns or whatever I can do, and it won't cost me anything because I can walk and bus. I've got my camping stuff already. You can camp for very cheap, £5 a night in some places, so I can do all of that, and that's something that I know that I will love doing, and something that I really intend to get going from March onwards. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I don't know if any of you read the book Walkabout. They did a film with it, with Jenny Agutter in it, you know, where she goes she gets lost in Australia, and then she meets this Aborigine boy, and he helps her to get to safety, and you know, it takes a few days, and you know, it's called Walkabout. And this is what I feel that I'm going to do. I'm just going to go walk about my country, and it shouldn't cost me a lot. It'll cost me between £5 and £20 as far as I can see, camping per night, depending on where you stay. Eventually, hopefully I'll be able to wild camp, and that won't cost me a thing, but that's going to take a few months to learn how to do that. It's all about learning everything, isn't it? So I'm really looking forward to just getting out and camping somewhere, and then learning how to do that again. I'm really sorry though that I am leaving you, because I know for some people it has been a sort of a bit of a Sunday morning thing to do, you know, go out, walk the dog, come back and switch on YouTube and watch me for half an hour. And thank you so much, I appreciate that. You know, I've always been honest and open with my thoughts, and there hasn't been anything in the background going on. I haven't earned any money from this, and I've been more than happy. I do want to thank you for being my subscribers and following me for so long. You've kept me alive and kicking. You've kept me getting up out of bed every day and going and doing things, and I really appreciate that. And hopefully I'll be able to come back sometime. Maybe I'll be able to pop up every so often with a bit of interesting stuff, you know, 15-20 minutes long, of maybe someone I've met or something I've done. Who knows? But I'm not promising that at the moment, because I need to sort me out. So I need to sort where I'm going to live, how I'm going to live, and just work out everything out so that I can carry on with the lifestyle that I am accustomed to or want to become accustomed to. So as I come to the end of my YouTube channel for a while, and I told you I had offers of items to promote, which I didn't accept, but I am going to promote one. It's really cheeky. He's not paying me or anything. He doesn't even know I'm going to do this, but he is someone that I have been with a long time, and has helped me to keep my depression at bay and my energy at the front. So here's to you, Chris, at British Supplements. He does fantastic, really good supplements. You'll see the adverts on YouTube. He advertises a lot on YouTube. I've been with him for a good couple of years, and I would actually buy these supplements over buying food, because I cannot tell you how much energy I have all the time, and how much better my depression is, if that sounds right. It only comes every so often, but yeah, I just wanted to do that for him, for being there for me, him and his supplements and his guys. So that's that. I wish you all luck. Please feel free to send comments on YouTube while I'm away if you wish to, and I'll miss you all, and hopefully we will catch up sometime. In the meantime, take good care of yourselves. And remember, there's only one life. Live it the best way you can.